Here we are again, the That's the Drone crew, heading to Mendocino County to take out a few more sites. It's a lot hotter up here. The terrain is different. Gonna be an adventure.
Be at the campground soon.
Boop. This is a new landscape like we haven't seen. It's really dry here. 99 degrees. These are brutal conditions. 22 miles to Haystack. 22 miles of windy mountain roads. I love it. How about you?
Well, I hope there's service there.
Yeah, right? I hope this is all for naught. We want to get a hold of Ross. Ross! We hope we can talk to you, Ross!
Ross!
Oh, no. Lexi wasn't looking. Lexi doesn't care about you, Ross. First thing I noticed about this area is that there are grow operations everywhere. We've seen several just on our little drive here on the way down. Hoping that our area is free of these when we go up into the woods here in Northern California with our drones. Oh, look, another one.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, there's one. There's one. Oh, I shouldn't let them see me filming, probably. Big one there. Big one there. Oh, Jesus. So here's the thing with this, just all these grow operations that are around. Like, we're driving around in a rental car from Colorado, up in the mountains, just with our drone. It's kind of intimidating, guys. This road got really narrow. Got a nice ravine over here with the river down at the bottom of that. This place is pretty cool. Oh. Watch that all day, Lexi. No puppy. Too fast. Right here. All the pretty flowers. Okay, so I just drove by this ranger station and I sort of had this idea of I'm gonna go in and make contact, let them know some of the trouble we've been having with access. Maybe we can alleviate some of that concern just by having a conversation here. So let's go check it out. Here we are at Hell's Gate, our campground. Definitely burn up. There. Down here, let's see, we might even be in our KML. No, there's definitely bear boxes. Good to know. Might be sleeping in the vehicle tonight. All right, we're gonna do some recon. This is our campsite. Everything you see here is literally the stuff. So we got to get in there and start looking for saplings. This is the sort of landscape we're going to be doing. I'm going to be flying a very, very, very high mission. And I'm not going to be doing very big sections at a time. Looks like you will not have very good visibility of the drone. So we are into a group of 4 KMLs that are adjacent to each other. We kind of put it into one for this project. We're not seeing any saplings. We're also seeing all these big trees that are here, which is just kind of different than some of the places that we've been. So we're wondering what we're looking for. We're trying to decide or figure out is there a place where they've cleared some trees or something? So we're just on this road trying to gather any sort of information we can from our surroundings about where this planting potentially could have taken place. Now this is the first place we see some evidence of some clearing and some stuff, so we're kind of getting out to investigate. First thing I noticed is these gigantic trees. And it's really hot. We're not seeing anything yet, so we're going to continue up the trail. I think this is the kind of stuff we've been traditionally expecting to see in, where there's kind of been cleared a little bit, but so far they seem to lead us. Oh, that's awesome. This is extremely difficult terrain for mapping. It'd be hard to keep eyes on your drone, and we have to map pretty high, use terrain follow and trust terrain follow, which has so far been pretty good, but still, trees are pretty big and there's a lot of elevation change. Now I got a sapling, but my inkling is that that's natural. We're gonna keep going though. We like trees. And here we are on our path. I don't know if that's gonna hit the top. Oh, nice. I think we might be stopped up here. Yeah, go up there though. We're gonna get this video. Oh shit. Oh, we got it. Nice, perfect. Oh, can we make it? What do you think, Mike Ray? Oh, we got that.
Will you move that stick?
That stick doesn't need to be moved. Okay, we are getting to the point where we're going to be rubbing the sides of our vehicle. We're approaching our KML. We're not quite in it yet, but at this point, I don't feel like doing extra damage to this this rental right now. Sorry, you're good. All right. We're gonna get to drive through the center of two of them, which is big. But this is quite a road, I must say. All right, we are here, the edge, and we are going through it. We are in the heart. So any saplings we see from here on out on either side of the road are pretty much fair game. Here we are at the edge of the KML. We got all these little tiny trees, but that is hard to see. I don't know. You guys know better than I do what's going on with these things. And boom. Boom. Like, to me it feels natural, but they're too sporadic. But I don't know. There are a lot of them here, and this is in the KML. Oh yeah, look at them all. But yeah, that to me just feels just too randomly dispersed. All right, we're here. Here are the trees that we're looking for. But here are the trees that are above us. We're gonna be flying pretty sort of high. I can try to make a map in one of these. I kind of want to go somewhere where I feel like they've been planted and not like they're just growing back. But we can do one here too if we... Here we are in the middle of our KML area. Yet another landscape, as so far I've yet to see. It's a new one for me. All these little flowers. And lots of tiny little trees. Are these ours? What's the story here? We got a lot of trees. They are all over this entire landscape. Yeah, all sorts of them. It's the stuff. I don't know. What are we looking for? Saplings. We got saplings. Are they ours? I don't know. And everywhere we see, everywhere we stop, this is what we're seeing. These are all little pine tree saplings. Everywhere along here. They're on both sides of the road. Here, down here, everywhere. Lots of them. These are all pine trees. And then, you know, it just goes downhill as well. It's not like it's just located alongside the road. It's literally everywhere here. So at this site here, we're gonna kind of wait for the sun to maybe be a little more favorable, but we're gonna do a pano right in here where there's all this stuff pretty low to the ground. Well, I don't know if we have to come back here tomorrow. This is one of these environments where you got to be really comfortable behind the sticks. Fortunately, Mike is a real pro. What did you say the tallest tree around here was when you were up there?
About 100 feet.
About 100 feet. So I'd, you know, sail comfortably want to be flying at about 150. And I'd keep it constrained to a pretty tight area. This is difficult to see sort of the stuff you're going to be looking at around here. Terrain follow, absolutely. It's just we do it now, and unfortunately I just feel like this when I was up there earlier, this light was really wreaking havoc with the product on the ground. So tomorrow we shall see, and hopefully with the stop at the ranger station again, we might be getting some access to one of the other sites, because I have a feeling from looking at the map that might be where we're supposed to go. And you can see on that little blue dot in this KML. We stopped and had a look around, not finding any saplings through here. We're gonna come check it out a little bit more tomorrow. Do you want to walk up this hill, Micah? Should we walk up this hill and check it out just a little bit? We're gonna walk up in there. Just a second. Okay, we just found our first sapling. But it's the only sapling that we see. Yeah. We've been around both of these hillsides a bit, and we couldn't find another tree. So we're thinking more likely than not, that's not one of our planned ones. And here is the campsite for the evening. It doesn't get much better than this. We're gonna go adventure down there in a bit. Yeah. A place to ourselves. Life is good. Loving the feature, or loving the Forerunner, but probably my least favorite feature of this thing is the incredible amount of dust it sucks in and gets back here. It's crazy. That's almost a quarter-inch thick. So we have this up here today, which could make things extra interesting, but we have to push through. It's the mission. So here we go. These are narrow logging roads. That truck makes us very nervous. These are very long, uncomfortable roads to back around on a hill. They're narrow and you have a very steep side. Today is going to be an interesting one. Hold tight, Lexi. It's personally very scary to meet one of these logging. That guy was moving fast when he was coming down this hill. And this is not a place you want to meet someone where you have to make one of those decisions really quickly. Okay, we're meeting another person here.
It'll be close. Once you guys see that truck, you might not have very much longer after that.
Got it. Okay, cool.
Okay.
I mean, we had some problems today, so we shut down early. We're usually up there until 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope you don't mind. I'm like recording this for audio. Right. They need it. You want to say hi? Like, you want to say hi? We met a friendly forester who giving us. Are you doing logging? Like.
Yeah, I work on that logging.
He's on this. He said this is a heavily trafficked logging road. We just got freaking lucky and missed the guy. We're gonna hurry, haul ass up there to our spot. but he has got that spot unlocked today, and I think that's where you guys are actually looking for these freaking trees. Awesome. This is awesome to meet you. Thank you, dude. That's awesome. You could be on a video online somewhere sometime.
I'm Micah.
So that's something that we're learning is going to be a big part of this job. I went and I spoke with the Forest Service this morning. They were kind of familiar with the project, the area. They're going to get in touch with me later today. We left them a business card. Talking to this logger, just Isaac, just a second ago. We're getting valuable information. You can't be afraid to address the local population, like hit your resources, do everything you can to get up here and do this the right way. And logger Isaac told us that the place we're trying to get behind the yellow gate that they have unlocked right now is where they're at, and he thinks that they've come in and reforested some of the stuff that they logged about a year ago. So this is excellent news. And also, again, very important to establish as many positive contacts you can in an area. You don't want to step on people's toes, act entitled, act like any form of anything other than just they're the boss. Nice person. They're the boss all the time. And that helps things go better. Sweet commentary. The sort of unfortunate reality of the job is that we could potentially hike in and do these like pretty easily, but here in Trinity County, Northern California, on an old logging road in the backwoods, like we have way too much tech in our car just to leave it and go walking through the forest. Here we are again where we were yesterday. You can see there's saplings everywhere. These to me are indicative of like natural growth though, like just the way they're spread out. I am going to come back here and make a very small scale map just to see what sort of thing we can produce in an environment like this. Is it going to be worthwhile doing a map in something like this where I have to fly so high, be so careful? I'm gonna make it, yeah, that's good enough. Stopping at a spot where we are out of our KML now and into an unmarked area, and I'm seeing the same sort of growth patterns in these saplings as I was over there. So I'm thinking that that site was not what we're looking for. Yeah, all of these are saplings, just like up when we were at KML. As we get out here, I see this is definitely a road less traveled we've gotten on, so less chance of seeing logging trucks, which is good. All right, here's our road into the KML. We come into our area, beautiful meadow full of bees and butterflies. It's everybody's favorite time, voiceover time. So this first area we're in. You can see all these old dead trees kind of up here, obscuring the ground we were trying to get. But this is a very beautiful area. Again, I'm not sure that this area was one that really had any replanting taking place on it, but it sure was pretty. All right, we are throwing the 4Runner into 4-wheel drive low and carefully ascending into our KML. Descending, rather. We are in the area. So far, no saplings, but this place where we're currently at isn't as damaged by the fire. We're going to put up a drone just to do one quick shot from here. I'm not sure how helpful it's going to be, but I just want to get some documentation that we've been here and checked it out. Now we are totally locked out of this area, but traditionally, like these kind of clearer areas have been where we've been seeing the replanting taking place. But again, we're unable to access this part of the location we were given. So this is about the best I can do, is kind of go up here and kind of show what it looks like, because it looks like these are very easily places that could have had a lot of trees planted. We just can't access it to be able to be sure or not. And then as you see flying where we could reach from our vehicle, this had no saplings. This is not an area of interest. From that drone video you just saw, you can kind of see, I saw that there's been stuff going on down there. They've been managing some of the timber. They've cut a bunch of stuff down. It's cleared. The ground is clear. We just couldn't access it. This is a spot that is in one of our KMLs. Well, it hasn't had any sort of remediation sort of stuff done here, but there are a bunch of trees coming up all over the place. This is one of the stuff that I think is very natural regrowth, but they're just all over. But I'm going to use this as an opportunity to test out. I want to make a really small map just in this area, and just see if it's useful at all. Use it as like a just a case study in flying in this sort of terrain. I've never flown in anything like this, so here we go.
Trevor just informed me that the smallest, well, not the smallest, but not the largest tree is 130 feet for this first map. So we're gonna do a manual map today for this one.
Every 1 second is going to take a picture, and I'm just going to kind of fly around this area at one height, just because it's kind of small and it's you don't have the best view here, so we're going to keep it tiny. But here we go. All right, without further ado, we're going to kind of leave this area. There's not much more we can do. We've tried to make as much contact as we could. We can't get in. There's about 2,000 acres here. We'd hope to turn it into 3 sites, but we'll see what we get. We got some footage, we got some stuff. It's basically just recon. Lexi is so cozy with this particular pack job that she was refusing to come up front and sit on laps. It's not like her.
Unlike her.
Well, we got a little drive before we get there, but it is hot. 104.